So I have my pyrometer in here, and I have the two stands, and the other stand is going to go probably right here. And yeah, so we're going to start loading up a bunch of mugs, vases, and things that will all fit under this particular size stand or stilt. I forget what we call these. I think they're called stilts. So I'm going to load them up, fast forward some of these parts for you. These I can touch, so I got to remember to really squeeze them in there good. I'm new to this, so bear with me. May move around and try different places. I'm over here just lining up measurements of everything. I should actually change the camera angle so you can see where I'm at. I don't want this to touch that, so that's a good place. So let me relocate you. Okay. All right, so got a wide angle for you. You can kind of see what I'm doing over here. So I have this one particular stilt to help me measure. That's too tall, so that's not going to go in this kiln. That's on the shelf, I should say. So I'm getting all the shorter pieces and starting with all the terracottas, getting them in the bottom shelf. So definitely going to be short enough. So all these terracottas are going to fit in the bottom. Now they can touch when they're greenware and they're getting bisqued. They're allowed to sit inside of each other and touch. So this is going to be fairly packed as much as I can. I don't want to warp all the pieces or have the weight of other things crack things, but I also am trying to conserve energy and fit as much as I can. And I don't know if they can touch the walls of the kiln, the bricks themselves, but I know they can touch each other, so I'll try not to break things. I do have one or two pieces that I put aside that need to be, try to fix them a little bit. So, all right, now we're going to move on to the beam mix stuff. I don't know if I can actually fit any more here, so I'm going to show you guys the first level. Let's see, it's pretty stacked in there. I could stack it more, but I don't want to go above that level. So yeah, I'm going to put this piece right here inside. Oh, I forgot. I got to put that there where the plates are, or where this thing is. So I got to decide. I think I'm going to put it where this thing is. Scoot these plates over more. Maybe I could just sit that inside like that. Hopefully that'll be okay. Let's see. I think that'll be good for a shelf. Try that. All right, so got you above me again. I'm going to lay this in here. Hopefully it's going to fit in good. Just got to remember where my stilts are. All right, so we got one on that corner. One here. I have to use my hands to feel for them to know where they're at. I'm just trying to straighten them out. Get them in a good spot. Oh, part of me feels like I might need a bigger kiln for the amount I have, but we'll see. We're going to keep going. All right, so I'll relocate you again and show you the next stacking. All right, there's a good angle. I think we're going to go with these right here. I'm going to go with a B-mix shelf. This is all supposedly B-mix from what I remember. All right, so using this, it's a good fit. That's a good fit. So these two are good to go. These in. Oh man, I stepped on a stilt and I can feel it going through my sandal. Dropped the stilt off the shelf. You guys have to see this. Oh my god. This is what happens. This is what happens when you don't pay attention. Oh, I'm so glad that didn't go into my foot. Right into my flip-flop. Oh. Thank you, God, for not getting injured. All right, so we got a good to go on these. These are good. Pretty much all of these pieces on this shelf should be good for that size. All right, yeah, and I'm going to probably stack a lot of these. So, all right, I'll relocate these and get them on a different angle for you. Again, I'll probably fast forward a lot of this for you. I have to remember to actually put the stilts in here first because I will forget. And I have to remember where one is versus that one. Now, this particular one is a little ½ inch, I believe. I think these are 4. 1, 2, 3, maybe 3s, 3 or 4 inches. My stilt is a little crooked under here. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. And then this one is right here. Okay, it's right here. But I'm going to put a little placeholder here. It's a tall one, although it's not the right size because I'm using that one to measure. I think I'm already done measuring though. Oh, I could probably still fit more in here. So yeah, I'll just put this here for now. Remind myself. All right, so got a lot of bowls, vases, mugs, luminaries. Good. I'm gonna try to double stack some of these. All right. Okay, so stacked a bunch of these. And into there. Thinking that one's okay like that. Too big. part of me is like, some of these are really thin bottoms, and I'm worried that if I stack them, they might crack. There's always that risk anyhow without stacking them. So it's kind of a risk I might be willing to take just for the sake of getting everything in here, but I hate to lose pieces. Slam these sponge holders in here. Bunch of these. These are the last of the bee mix. Let's see. Really an art that has to be mastered, not just the pottery itself, but stacking. It's like a whole another thing. There. To do that too. And I gotta remember to stay below these. Maybe like that. That might work. I'm afraid to stack some of these. I don't know. A lot of people say you gotta stay so far away from the walls. Some people practically touch the walls and say they never had any issues. I guess it doesn't hurt to experiment myself and see what happens, but definitely don't want to risk breaking things. But I think for the sake of saving energy and space, we're just going to cram them even up to the wall. Still have a lot of space left, so I think that's it, you guys, other than this last bee mix piece here. And this is a little spoon rest. Thinking I might put this underneath one of these sponge holders. So if you haven't noticed, it's pretty much a lot of trinket, bowls, dishes, one spoon holder. I'm supposed to make another batch of mostly sponge holders and a couple spoon rests that I didn't get to yet because of my kitty dying, but we'll see how it goes. It is what it is. I get as much done as I can, sell as much as I can. All right, we're on to the next row. I'm going to switch you guys over again. So we have second row finished. I'm going to replace that stand with the right one. And then we'll go from there to the third shelf. So just going to make sure that everything's in there good. I was just thinking before I put on the second shelf, oh no, you know, there's plenty of leftover kiln wash on these shelves. However, I don't even have to worry about it because I forget it's just a bisque fire. So in the sake of bisque firing, don't need to worry about the glaze getting stuck. It's just ceramics and we're good on that end. So sorry, I keep blocking the camera. But yeah, so we're going for the third shelf. And we basically have, from the looks of it, one more shelf. This is it, because I have some of these tall pieces here that have to fit into this last shelf. And they're already cutting it close here. I don't even know if my other piece is going to fit in here. So we may have to consider the bigger kiln if this piece is too tall. Let's see. Oh, we just made it, guys. Can do this. I might be able to make this work. All right, so pretty much I'm going to have to remember everything, but these terracottas, hopefully that is not going to be too tall. If I have to lay them down flat, I will, just to prevent them from touching the top lid, but I don't think they're going to bother the top lid at all. Oh, I didn't take pictures of these yet, but these are my low fire mugs. We'll put this guy in the middle. He's pretty heavy. I'm going to keep all the high fire on this side. Low fire on that side. Oh. see, can we fit them all? Might have to stack some. Go off the edge a little. This is actually a very short piece. I could probably fit that inside of another. Nope. There, maybe. Oh, I hit that. That was not good. There. Oh my god, I keep banging my pieces. I hope I do not break them. Right, 2 more pieces, guys. I think the amount, if I would have made more pieces like I had planned, I definitely would have been able to fit them all in one kiln. And would have had to redo this and put them all in the big kiln. So I think pretty much got the majority of these in, minus this one. And it's okay if they touch, but yeah, that's pretty much all the low fire here, high fire here, just so I can try to keep track. And that's that. I just gotta check out this one gnome here. He is cutting it close to the top. You know, like really close, but I think he makes the clearance. So we're gonna do it just like that. And that's it. And the only thing I haven't done yet is my cone sitters. Not cone sitters, what do you call them? Cone packs. I gotta make some cone packs. I completely forgot to put in these shelves. So darn it, I don't want to have to unload these, but I do need to put my cone packs in. So I'm gonna go look for those and then decide if I need to unload these and put them back in so I can get my cone packs on each shelf. Bummer, I can't believe I forgot that. All right, I'll check back.